Twitter's a hell of a coach. Maybe watch Major League, get some Kentucky Fried Chicken, and put that in his locker.
Yeah. It's crazy how you can not know somebody, but when they pass away, it affects you. Or affect the way you look at things.
Before the game, we just can't fuck around and
Wayne, let's get it.
We just shit.
Damn, I miss Nipsey, Mac Miller, and Kobe. Shit just ain't the same, and it's wrecking my brain. Fuck the fame, man, that's not why I came. My aim is much higher, you wouldn't understand. You busy with these hoes and chrome tires. Peasant shit, nothing I desire. Maybe before when I was immature, but I'm destined for more. The essence of a hero, but a Gemini and the other face is Kratos. Get the fuck about my way, bro. Give a fuck about how your day go. If it don't pay dough, I'm trying to feed the fam. I told them I had a plan and I can't fall short. I gotta take off like I'm Luka Doncic, 207 mil on the deal. Yeah, cause shit is real out here. Government stripping rights, I fear. So I'm gripping the mic, give them a load of my freedom of speech. I know that you feeling the heat and it's all me. Sheesh. I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now. It's mine now. I've been out here all on my own, trying to get in my zone just to put the city on now.
What's up? What's up, man? I have been, I already know I'm gonna get crap for like, oh, you didn't start the show with all the energy in the world. And you do your show, you know what I'm saying? Do your show. If you want someone to act all crazy like we ain't never been to a finals before, then all jokes aside, man, look. I have a different approach and perspective on this basketball run. I do. Shout out to my dog protecting me. The reason I have a different perspective on this is because it's been gratifying. I'm not gonna lie. This whole journey, this whole run, all the ups and downs with the team. Everything has felt gratifying, very much, and if anything that I'm taking out of this run is that I feel like this is where we belong. This is where we should be. When we made the trades on that trade video, I said this is the recipe you need to go and win a championship. And now that we're here, man, it's like. It gives validation to what we've been doing, right? All the work we put in, all the content y'all watch, all the content, us content creators create. It validates everything. Gives you gratification that you do know basketball, So for me, I'm just happy as hell, man. Like I just always wanted the team to be successful. It's my favorite team, and I always wanted to put the best pieces around Luka. To make sure he's successful, and by him being successful, the Dallas Mavericks are going to be successful. And I'm just happy for everybody, man. Like, we're in the finals, and it's not like I want to get too far ahead of myself, but we do have to celebrate, man. We do have to celebrate the Western Conference Championship victory. We have to celebrate that victory, all right? And what I mean by that, right? We're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about Kyrie. We're going to talk about Luka. And we're going to keep this centered around the Western Conference Championship. I don't want to move too forward with the NBA Finals. I have content coming out for that. But I will open up the show here shortly, and I would love everybody to hop on here and give their perspective on what the season so far means to them and those kind of things. And just give perspective, man, because I think we're embarking on a very, very toxic, tumultuous NBA Finals, but hopefully we come out on the right side of that. So it's gonna be an NBA Finals for the ages, but we can't look forward without looking back real quick and analyzing everything that we have seen so far. And again, appreciate y'all being here, man. It's your boy TGK. This is TGK TV, and this is Midnight Mavness. Well, we here late at night talking Dallas Mavericks basketball in a cool, calm setting. You know, not that I don't mind hot takes, but not really, it's not a space for hot takes. It's here to just talk about basketball, right? Basketball and everything Mavs related. So, what I want to talk about, man, let's talk about Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic and what that performance for them meant last night. So Luka comes out the gate firing, right? The shots he was making, I will show it on here, but I've heard that there's like a lag on whenever I show a video on here. But man, look, the way Luka was shooting that rock yesterday, it was very reminiscent to Game 7 of the Phoenix Suns. And all day yesterday, like before the game, I was pondering to myself. I was like, man, I got this feeling that it's gonna be like that game again, where just Luka just kills them with these kill shots. But what made it better is that Kyrie showed up. Kyrie played along, right? It was 18-18. Luka was going crazy, and then Kyrie stepped in to start contributing, and it was just a snowball effect. And little do you know, you're up 74 to or whatever. You're up 30 points, 31 points at one point. And I think the significance of that game for Kyrie and Luka means a lot. And the reason why is because they demonstrated to themselves that at any moment they could just take over a game and go and win it. They're going to have to do that at least once or twice in the finals, specifically on the road. They're going to have to. To win this finals, you're going to have to win at least 2 road games. That's just my belief. And I think Kyrie and Luka showed it to themselves that they could do it. Obviously, they've been doing this, right? Luka's been doing this. Kyrie's been doing this. But it's like the level that they turned it up to, it was just unstoppable. Like, it is demoralizing when you got players of their calibers making the level, the style of shots. It wasn't even just, oh, I'm going to get open and knock down a shot. They were flashy. They were stylistic. They were intentional. They were looking to embarrass their opponent. Well, Luka was. Kyrie was a magician out there. Luka was. They were both magicians and wizards, man. The way they went about just disseminating the Timberwolves was amazing, bro. I've been a Mavericks fan for I don't know how long, and I cannot tell you. Like when Spencer Dinwiddie got his 30 with Luka in that Game 7 against the Suns, like the highlight of that was like just, his shooting. He was knocking down shots. He was very efficient. But it's like it's a difference when you got Luka 1A and you got Kyrie 1B versus Luka's 1A and Spencer was like B2 or B1, right? Or 1B, my bad. Two. What am I saying? 2B, 1A. No, A1, I don't know. Basically, Spencer's not your second guy, your second option when you were in that Western Conference Finals run. So it's a difference. You got 2 number ones on this squad, right? And the way they were just demoralizing the team, it was amazing to see, bro. It was amazing to see. I'm just sitting back and I'm on 1A, 1B. All right, so then what would it be? 2B. Oh, okay, 2B. Nah, Spencer wasn't a 2B. Spencer was a 3A. Spencer was a 3A. Jalen Brunson was a 2A. Luka a 1A. There you go. But with Kyrie, you have a 1A and a 1B. right? Spencer was a 3A. There we go. So anyway, I just thought it was one of those games where you're gonna look back at. All you got to look at Luka's first quarter highlights, and that's enough. That's literally a game's worth of highlights. Especially that three that he hit against Anthony Edwards, going towards the sidelines out of bounds, like almost from half court. That was what a sick ass shot. Like I do that, when I'm hooping with the homies in 24. I do that on occasion, I do. I ain't gonna lie, I do. But to do that in the Western Conference Finals against competition like that's just insane, bro. And it just speaks to Luka Doncic talents and what he was doing last time. Kyrie too, man. Kyrie too. Anthony Edwards. I want to talk about Anthony Edwards a little bit, man. I think we're all fans of him. I don't think any of us dislike him. I don't. I sure as hell don't. I really enjoy Anthony Edwards, the player, and what he brings to the team. I already know people going to be like, hey, yo. But what he brings to the league, too. Unfortunately, I just think he was too young. I've been saying this even when we did the preview stream with Rel and Sticks. I was talking about I don't think it's because they just can't do it. They can't win. They can't succeed. I just think Edwards is a little too young. He's the Canelo when he ran into Mayweather. Even though Luka is not as old as Mayweather, Luka has the wisdom of a Mayweather at his current age, right? Anthony Edwards needs that. Obviously, this was a learning lesson for him, and I'm pretty sure he was able to pick up a lot. I'm sure he picked up a lot from this loss. And I just want to send out kudos to the Minnesota Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, and the team over there. I thought when they beat the Denver Nuggets that they sent a message to the league like they weren't playing, but then the Mavericks leveled up that message and returned it. You eliminated Luka's best friend, man. I'm pretty sure he didn't like that, especially when you were disrespecting him, right? And we all love Anthony Edwards, but sometimes when you do things, it does rub other people the wrong way in a competitive space. So maybe him disrespecting Nikola on his court maybe rubbed Luka the wrong way. And then calling out Kyrie right after. Even though it wasn't a call out, he was just saying that was still though. You just don't mention names in those situations. So he's going to learn, man. He's young. But salute to him. Great player, bro. Great player. Next thing, D-Live, man. Dereck Lively's significance. You could tell in his return how much it meant to the team. Brought this level of consistent, how would I say, a paint presence, a lob threat. When you give Luka 48 minutes of consistent lob threats, listen to me now. Listen to me. When you give Luka Doncic 48 consistent minutes of a lob threat and paint protection, it is difficult to beat him. And then you give Luka point of attack defenders. You give him an amazing weapon in Kyrie Irving. How do you expect for Luka to lose at this point, right? They built an amazing team, and I just wanted to give a shout out to Dereck Lively and everything that he has been through. He's gone through a lot. He didn't have to return to the team and continue playing. He has, and this means the world to him, right? So, hold on. We got some developments over here. My guy, Master Fame, what the hell?
Because shit's going good, right? So write some positive shit.
Master Fame with a $20 super chat, man. Hey, appreciate it, man. This is crazy. He said, Mavs back in the finals. Let's go. It's wild to see D-Live play so well. He looks like a vet out there. I hope with all my heart the Boston fans are as toxic as advertised. If so, Luka will have a fun time. Mavs in 5. And that's the other thing I think people are talking about. Do not poke the bear, right? And I already know the Boston Celtics fans will not help themselves. The Boston Celtics will not be able to hold themselves back or help themselves. They're going to be trashing Kyrie Irving. And you know who's going to take that very, very personal? Luka Doncic. And you know who's going to utilize their hate and their energy for motivation? Luka Doncic. So, again, Boston Celtics fans, go ahead. Do what you got to do if this is what you feel is best for you and your team. by all means. But just be mindful. You're poking a grizzly bear, right? And it's not, don't call the ambulance for the grizzly bear. Call the ambulance for me. No. You need to call the ambulance for you because that grizzly bear about to tear you up, man. Salute to Saint Skeezy. What's up? He said drop the member link. He says, what is it? Drop the link to become a member. Will do. Been tripping, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Can I find it? Hold on. Let me see. Let me hit join. How can I? Let's see. Trying to find where I could get that link for you. Purchases and memberships. No. My channel. It don't show it on an actual channel. Oh, I got it. I think I got it. No, community. Damn. No, I had the link somewhere else. Skeezy, let me know where you're watching it on. Are you watching on the iPhone or an Android? Let me know. I'm gonna try to add it to the description. Master Fame said, "Love you, TGK. Thanks for all the hard work." Hey, man, appreciate it. Right back at you. Right back at you, my guy. Let me try to figure this out. How did I do this? Oh, but thank you, Master Fame. You've been amazing, Master Fame. Always supporting and trust me, that stuff don't go unnoticed, bro. Like it's like a fever pitch kind of dream here, man. Doing this kind of stuff, and I don't know, man. It's been a crazy ride. Let me see if Saint Skeezy's responded. Joe said, I get credit for a 100 donation for those controller filings. I did it. YouTube on my iPhone. That's probably why. Okay, let me see. How can I get the join a channel link? Let me see. Yeah, because normally there's a link for it. I just don't know why I can't find it. For members, join. See, I wish it was like, oh, share this, I don't know. That's crazy. It's because you'd have to go on like the desktop and then find the actual channel and press the join button from there. And I just don't know why they make it so difficult for people to be able to join a channel, It baffles me sometimes why they do it this way. But I think there's a stream I did not too long ago where I displayed it. Let me see. I think it's in here. Trust me, I'm gonna find it for you. I'm gonna find it. I'm one of those committed people to make sure I could find this. Okay, so I think it was what Midnight Mavness was when I turned it to members only. I'll see it. I'll find it. I will find it. Boom, right here. This one's it. Yeah, I think this is where I put the link. No, link's not in there. All right. I'm gonna find it, man. Anyway, the new Slightly video was an A++++. Yeah, I gotta check that out, man. Let's see what everybody's talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I got my last point off. Oh no, I didn't. Skeezy, just bear with me. I'm gonna get that link for you. But I wanted to show y'all something, man. So again, without looking ahead, like I've been saying, you always want to look back. You want to look back and see how you got here, what led to this team being successful, right? So obviously, I love to look at advanced analytics. Okay, So we're going to take a glance at advanced analytics. And let me see if I can make this a bit bigger for y'all. Let's see. Bam. All right. So again, this is the playoffs, Western teams, 5-man lineups. We're only doing the conference finals. So let's take a look here, right? So for Minnesota, they had the 5-man lineup of Conley, Gobert, Anthony Towns, or Carl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, and Jaden McDaniels. 5 games, 78 minutes, an offensive rating of 110, a defensive rating of 114.7, a net rating of minus 4.1. Very interesting, right? Right under that is the Mavericks starting lineup of Kyrie, Derrick Jones, PJ, Luka, and Gafford. And remember in the previous series when Lively was in the game against OKC, Lively was a plus in his net rating usage when he was on the court in the 5-man lineup as opposed to Gafford. And I know Lively had an amazing plus minus so far in these playoffs. However, when you look at this lineup right here, the starting lineup, the offensive rating was 111.9 with a defensive rating of 101.5, a plus net rating of 10.4. That means that when these guys were out here in those 68 minutes, is that they were beating their opponents by 10.4, the overall time that they were out there. However, you scroll down, we just keep looking at more lineups, right? We look at Kyrie, Derrick Jones, PJ Washington, Luka, and Lively. Now, this is not to call out Lively. We're just reading stats and showing you what these 5-man lineups look like. 4 games, 38 minutes, an offensive rating of 124, but a defensive rating of 133.8, and with a negative rating of 9.8. So when Lively was out there with the starters, it wasn't that great. The next lineup, this is Minnesota's. Slow-mo, Towns, Alexander Walker, Reed, and Edwards. 4 games, 16 minutes, an offensive rating of 89.5. What an amazing rating to be held to by the Mavericks that they did on them. However, the defensive rating was 105, so that's pretty, not the best, but definitely not the best. A negative rating of 15.9, right? Let's try to look. They got a lot of minus ratings. However, here's the one Lively 5-man lineup that did work. What is my dog doing? What are you doing, buddy? So the one lineup that did work for the Mavericks is Kyrie Irving, PJ Washington, Josh Green, Luka Doncic, and Dereck Lively. An offensive rating of 121.9 and a defensive rating of 90.3 with a plus-minus rating in the positive of 31.6. So in those 14 minutes, they were a plus 31.6. Amazing, bro. They crashed the boards. They got, 88.2% of their boards available. Amazing, bro. Amazing. Check out this lineup. Conley, Anderson, Towns, Reed, and Anthony Edwards. That was a minus 50.9, 75 offensive rating of 125.9 defensive rating. That was horrible. That was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Ain't gonna lie. Let's take a look at another one here, right? The one right below it. Conley, Gobert, Reed, Edwards, and McDaniels. Minus 22.9. A net rating, offensive rating of 120, a defensive rating of 142.9. They had a good one here, plus 29. But then you start going under 10 minutes, and that's where it kind of gets difficult. But, man, very interesting to see this. It does give me confidence moving forward with our starting 5 that Gafford is able to play with the starters, right? Because there was that sense of fear that he wasn't getting the job done necessarily with them. So it was good to see, man. And I think the thing about Gafford and quote unquote, can he? How do I put it? Like, can he like keep the ship rolling while Lively is sitting out, right? And I think the thing is he can. He proved it against the second best defensive team of the season out there. So I think he did. I think he can, man. I think he can, and it's a good thing to see. I'm trying to see something. Link below. Okay. I think I found the link for Skeezy. Let me see if I can update this for you, Skeezy. Give me a second. Yeah, no. Let me go and open the show too. By the way, for those that want to hop on, man, I'm about to put the link in the comments below. Let me just update this. So Skeezy, I'm about to put the link in the description. Hopefully that helps. If not, let me know, man. Let me know. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's open up the show, man. Let's open up Luka Lounge, man. Y'all come up here. Let's chit chat. Let's talk about the Mavs and the Wolves and the Western Conference Finals, and then we can talk a little bit about the NBA Finals. I get y'all want to talk about them, so we'll do a list. We'll do a list of like our predictions and stuff like I normally do. All right. So let's go ahead and let's open up Luka Lounge, and let's bring in our guest of the show. That one works. Bruh, my Luka Lounge. Insane.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
Whereabouts unknown. Who knows where this man is at, but I appreciate him being here. What is up, Sticks?
What's up? Why'd you say your Luka Lounge wasn't working? It was working every time you did it, and then you would stop it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it kept playing, and then you'd stop it, and then you'd play it. And stop.
It wouldn't change on my screen. I don't know what the hell was going on.
It was playing it for us. It was saying, meanwhile in Dallas, and you'd be like, why is this working?
I'm dead. My fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. Big J, I saw you in the waiting room. Come back, man. Come back. Don't be popping up in here then dipping. What's up, man? So first of all,
Yes.
how did you enjoy the game last night, and what were your main takeaways?
That Luka has now adopted another couple superstars. And they're just gonna have to get used to having a new daddy. That's all there is to it. So what I took away from that game is that Luka came out in the first quarter and said, "F all of you, you ain't better than us. Let me show you who the MVP is." And that's what he did. He just said enough's enough. And and that's the thing. Like, Luka's not losing. He's just not going to lose. So.
Right.
You can have I'm the one that calls for a sweep every time, and then when you lose one game, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, the Mavericks!"
Actually, you didn't call for a sweep. You didn't call for a sweep against the Wolves.
Well, I always jokingly, but I called for a 5.
Yeah,
my point is that I'm the one that's like the most confident, and then everybody after they don't get the sweep is like meltdown mode, and it's like, Jesus, are these players not allowed to be human and have a bad game? Like calm down, people. And then you know what? Sometimes you got to lose to wake a team up. Yeah. And they got embarrassed. They only lost by 5 points, but they know that they embarrassed themselves. And what did they do yesterday? They said, "Nah. Let me show you who's number one." So yeah, that's kind of my takeaway from that game. It's pretty much what I've been expecting the whole time from them. So. Oh, yeah, and Naz Reid and Rudy Gobert are bitches and need to have their ankles taken out. That, too.
Well, let me get to the next guest. We got Juan Romo in here. I think this is the first time on the show. How you doing, bro?
I'm fine. How y'all doing, man?
Doing good, man. Appreciate you being here. What were your takeaways of yesterday's game, man? And tell me what it means to you, bro, to see your team going to the NBA Finals.
It means a lot because the 13-year drought of us not making it to the finals, and
Facts,
so like
13.
the hate that Luka been receiving, like most people like in the media, they talking about like how he's not injured or how he's not hurt.
Yeah.
So it means a lot to him. And then Kyrie, the whole Kyrie thing, like Stephen A. Smith was telling him to retire. Kendrick Perkins, he was like, you could take Kyrie's brain and put it in the bird's brain, and the bird would go backwards. And he was saying a lot of disrespectful stuff. But the thoughts on the game from yesterday, it was a lot similar to the game 7 against the Suns. How we just took over and we just pretty much blew them out.
Facts.
Like the crowd, they didn't get into the game. It was really impressive, man. It was
Yeah,
really
no,
impressive.
I agree. It was, man. I mean, I know some people had hesitation. I know ESPN built it up that the Timberwolves had an opportunity to make this comeback, but oddly enough, it's like, do they not know that there's Luka and Kyrie on the other end, and they don't have that 1-2 punch to compete with, and not to look too far ahead, but it's coming up. I don't think the Boston's 1-2 punch is as offensively prolific as the Mavericks one, but well, we'll get into that in a bit. Pronouns: div and sticks. Who the hell is this? I'm gonna assume Joe.
That's Joe.
That's like,
It's past his bedtime. He's getting delusional. He doesn't know what he's doing anymore.
yeah, yeah. I took some Geritol, so I'm getting tired.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
What's up, Joe? How you been, man?
Oh man, dude, I'm back in Fort Worth taking care of kids tonight. So they're in there. They're all excited because you're gonna shout them out later. So
All right. I'm gonna be in Fort Worth tomorrow. By the way, I'll be in Fort Worth tomorrow.
oh, hit me up, dude. We'll
All right.
go get a beer. So
Yeah, we'll do.
But you in town, Joe?
I'm in town. Yeah.
I'm not in town. Ah,
Where are you?
don't
Oh,
worry about it.
yeah, yeah.
I know where he at. I know where he
He's
at.
picking up trash along the side of the highway.
Damn.
Hey, that trash is called. That trash must be filled with white sand and blue water.
So Joe, what are your takeaways from yesterday's game, man? Break it down for me.
I mean, Luka's just a stone cold killer. So
Yeah.
come out there, and I kind of agree with the takes that I was hearing today that he just eliminated a lot of anxiety for his team by coming out immediately and establishing that he's showing up today, and it made a huge difference in how they played. I mean, what really excited me whenever they went up 80 to 46 when PJ hit that three from the above the break and screamed really loudly. I kind of got hyped whenever he did that. So, and then it was just a countdown for me to, I figured if they completely fell apart and the Mavs had the best, or the the Timberwolves had the best quarter they could possibly muster, and we had the worst one we could, then as long as we got to 115 that we couldn't, we were going to win. So, I don't know, it was nerve-wracking. So, yeah, I was definitely glad to get a win to move on to the finals. I'm a little worried about this 5-out offense. I'm going to let people like Big J kind of give a breakdown of how he thinks how that's going to play out. So, I'm going to actually get back off the stage. I just want to say hello to everybody, and I'm going to charge up my phone. So, good talking to you guys.
Hey, thank you, Joe, as always, man. Appreciate
Later,
you,
Joe.
man. All right, well, Big J, the alley oop has been tossed to you, man. What's up, bro? How you been?
I'm all right. How you doing, man? How y'all making it?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I wanted to be out so bad last night when we won, to be drinking and celebrating, but I had to wake up around 4:30 to be at work on time.
All these dang jobs, huh?
Yeah, man. I wish. Nah, never mind. I don't even want to get into you know universal basic. Never mind. I'll leave it at that. Anyway, so what were your takeaways of yesterday's game, bro? Go ahead.
But like I said, I mean, it looks like Luka had to make room in his stroller for another son. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah. Well,
Nah.
Go ahead.
No, I mean, I like the way we started off. For once, not coming out kind of sluggish. You know what I mean? That's always my concern as we get off to these slow starts. Luka knew what he was doing. He came out there. He brought his dad out there to watch him shut him down, and he did what he about to do. And he went out there, dropped 20 the first quarter to set the tone, and then he let everybody come along after that. Kyrie took the second quarter, dropped 15, and like I said, the rest of the team kind of came with him, and that's what they're supposed to do. The leaders got to lead, and that's what they did. And the rest of the Timberwolves kind of shrunk. And I mean, it pissed me off, of course, when I saw Nas Reed with that little cheap shot. And I really do think they should have reviewed that because that was a completely unnatural move that he hit him with his hand behind his back as he was flying out. So he reached back just to snag his head. So, he should have been suspended. He should have been ejected from the game, and he probably should be suspended next season if it was me.
Oh, now we're going to suspend him.
I would suspend him at least 2 or 3 games next season because, dude, that was uncalled for.
Just a little Tanya Harding would have been good.
Hey, I've been saying that for a while, you know what I'm saying? But they're not coming back here, so it don't matter. They won't be here for a while, so, this is whatever.
Yeah. So let me show y'all something, man. I want to get all y'all's perspective on this. Because this was what you saying? So check this out. So this was like after they won. Luka is enjoying a beverage, and then Michael Finley pops up.
Stole that man's food.
He definitely his father, but he definitely.
And that was Michael Finley.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, I don't know how to take that. I hope nothing bad came from it. But what was y'all perspective on that? Like, what do you think Michael Finley was doing there?
Man, let the man have a beer, man.
Yeah, but how many beers had he already had? That's the question. Yeah. You don't know how many beers he's already had.
Man, that man right there, man. But Michael Finley, he's looking out for Luka because you got a juggernaut in a week against the Celtics. So, and then they gonna hunt him. They gonna hunt him.
So, they could try.
Yeah.
But, okay, hold on. They're gonna hunt him. Could you hunt any more than the Clippers, Dort, and what they've just done? Could it get any worse?
I'm not saying it's gonna work. It's just gonna be like something that teams have been doing to Luka. They just think he can't play defense, or like he's just not capable of doing that. So
well, but the thing is, all Luka really has to do nowadays is funnel him to the center. So as long as we got Gafford or Lively and we don't do that 5-out foolishness, then we straight.
And that might be the Celtics' downfall, that 5-out, because
we don't have to match them though.
Nah, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Man, y'all getting too far ahead, man. I
No,
don't want to talk Celtics yet, man. No, you good. All jokes aside, because I'm already thinking of strategy, right? I'm like, if it's me, I'm not even putting my center on Kristaps,
right?
Because they want you to put, they want us to put our center on Kristaps to open up the paint. So
put Luka on him.
It's put Luka on Kristaps, and then have Gafford or Lively playing like a free safety down there, and or whatever the case may be. I'm not just gonna vibe with putting our center on Kristaps for no reason. Like, they're gonna play 5-out. That's cool. You can still funnel them. You can still force them to take shots in the paint. You're just gonna have to play a lot of rotating defense, and you're gonna have to communicate a lot, man. So we'll see how that goes. But my takeaway of Finley taking the beer from Luka, I don't know, man. I guess just seeing Luka, do the shrug like that, like how he did the shrug, I felt bad. I was like, nah, man, let him enjoy the beer. Like, what's going on? I felt bad, but at the same time, I guess he's looking out for him. He does have a Gatorade endorsement coming up. Cameras on him. So I just hope I hope there's like no nothing bad came from it.
Probably gave it back to him as soon as they went off camera. Who cares?
I hope so, man. I hope so.
I mean, look at, man, Luka can drink beer after we win the championship. You know what I mean?
He can drink all the beer he want, dog. Champagne,
well, not all.
beer.
We don't. We don't need to come back with no beer gut. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Beer
just for
belly.
that one night.
That one night, yeah.
I see we got DV in the building. What's up, DV?
What's up? What's up?
All
You
I know
sound
is that
sleepy.
Twitter's
No.
Twitter's about to get real ugly between Boston and Texas.
Oh, do tell, Sticks. Do tell.
Oh, I already sent you my. You didn't see what Al Horford's wife already said?
No. She said something already? Let me see. Oh, no.
No, why don't you go look at my tweet I sent you, and then I sent a second one. If they want to play Texas versus Boston racism. Oh, we can play, boys and girls. We can play. You want to talk crap about my state? We got words. Like, let's keep it to the sports. Let's keep it to the sports.
Should I show the photos or
No,
read
show her.
the
No,
tweet
show her.
first?
No, show her post. Hold on,
Where's
I
her
think I sent
post?
it to you. Look up Anna. Hold on. Look at the one right above I sent you, and you can see her tweet because I quote tweeted her.
I don't want to show her messages. There it goes. Okay. Okay, here it goes. Found it. So, Anna Horford says, pretty bold to make posts like this when you're playing a team that's in Texas. Texas?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, my
now
God.
go down. Scroll down. Look at the next reply she did. Go down, all the way down.
Celtics
Go down.
fans.
Look right there.
Look
what she posted.
I've always remembered this quote from the Express. You think you've been south? We ain't been south till we go to Texas. Wow. Damn. So that's where they're going with that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I had some very unnice words for Anna.
I can only imagine it's gonna get ugly. Y'all already know that. Y'all already know it's gonna get ugly.
Hey, Anna, you dipshit. Hey, good looking out, Sticks. Good looking out.
Yeah.
What's up, TMP? What's up?
What is up, my guys? Are we? I know. TGK said he didn't want to talk Boston, but I hear some Boston chatter. I'm just like, hey, we're going to the finals, man. We're going to the finals.
Nah,
Yes,
job
we
ain't
are.
done. I ain't that excited yet. Job ain't done.
Where we are in the finals, man.
I'm excited.
I did give you the woo earlier though, MVP. I'm not MVP.
I saw
TMP.
that. I saw that. I appreciate it. I appreciated that. I like that one. Thank you. I'll take a Ric Flair, baby.
That's right, Ric Flair. Woo!
Yeah, that was funny though about
Go to sleep.
Anna Horford. Her basic response is not Boston's not racist. It's just like, who has worse racism? You know, like that's the best you can do to defend your city is y'all are more of this.
Well, that other one I posted to him that he started to show, I put the statistics. DFW has more people right now than the entire state of Massachusetts. And I put the statistics that shows we have 41% white. They are 61% white. Oh, yeah. That's funny. And more people are moving here from the Northeast and the West Coast. Gee, for a racist state, there are a lot of people coming here, and we sure do have a very diverse crowd. Just saying.
I feel like people know Boston is racist. Like, they know for being racist.
Yeah, it's an
sure,
earned reputation, especially in the NBA community.
They definitely earned it.
That Ty guy said he's never heard the hard R more in his life than when he was in Boston.
Right. Their own players be slim.
Did we already mention the famous LeBron quote about Boston?
Oh, no.
Yeah, they were like, why do you hate Boston? He's like, because they're effing racists. That's what he said. He just said it in one of those barbershop interviews he does.
It's probably Boston and Utah.
Yeah, if you read that post I put on there, I reminded her that when they start being racist towards Kyrie, don't forget that there are also black people on their team.
Right.
Just saying.
Bags.
What? They got black people on the Celtics?
Yeah, evidently
I thought.
Evidently, it's an all-white team.
It's always been a dirty little secret.
Whoa.
Get Bill Russell and win 11 championships.
What is that? I guess. What are they? Are they light skinned? So they're counting them enough white that they'll take them in.
Except for Jalen, but you know.
They're not like us.
All right, let me steer this convo back to some analytics.
Hey, I heard we made the finals.
This is great content. What are you talking about?
All right, so y'all want to see these defensive splits?
Yes.
From Derek Jones?
Not really, because it's on garbage teams.
Please.
So the last 5 games, okay, people are shooting 43.6% against Derrick Jones, when they usually average 47.9. Let's see what Lively been doing. Let's see, Lively
shutting that down. That's what Lively been doing.
Yeah, definitely 46.9%.
Awesome.
Gafford. Whoa, look at Gafford, yo.
Gafford, nice. Yeah.
Dang.
It's a bounce back.
Gafford has bounced back from the Thunder series, 1,000%, and this is even more proof. 36% against Gafford, and we're talking about everything is at the basket. So he's been really helping us there.
Has anyone talked about how Boston doesn't have a hard matchup for Gafford?
We're not talking about Boston.
They're all.
Yet. Wait your turn. Wait till he's ready.
You're right. I'm sorry. Anyways, the point is they have skilled big men. They have skilled big men. They don't have.
You're still talking about Boston.
Well, hold on. Wait, what are you talking about? Horford is 175 years old, so I don't know about skill anymore.
Horford is a vampire at this point.
98-year-old. I'm sorry.
I swear he's doing that. Whatever Tom Brady's doing, right Al Horford's doing.
Well, see, okay, so actually Bill Russell drafted him. You know that, right?
Who drafted Horford?
Bill Russell back in the days when he was coach player. He picked Horford to come to the team.
Hey, Master Fame with a PSA for y'all. Who got their smoke alarm battery going off? Change the batteries up.
Should I say it or should I leave that alone?
Well, I'm in the car, so it ain't me.
Knowing you, Sticks. Div, what's up, Div? Why you so quiet?
There's a back to the whole conversation about Boston. Back to the whole conversation about Boston.
I just jumped on, so
I just want to say that whoever's black in here better not be y'all smoke alarm or y'all just helping out the social media stuff.
I'm in the car.
I would love for it to be me, but I don't have a smoke alarm in here.
It might be me. Now that I think of it.
Not me, that's for sure. I'm muted, so there's no way it could be me.
I thought you said it's not me because I'm white. I was like, dang it.
why Master Fame's comment got 3 likes on it? That's hilarious.
Because it keeps beeping. That's why.
It keeps beeping. All right, man. This Midnight Mavness is something else tonight, man. I can't with y'all today. All right. What the hell are we gonna talk about, man?
Boston.
See, what types of trash talk will those Celtics fans say to Luka? Okay, so I don't know if y'all heard me at the top of the show where I was talking about like the things that they're going to say to Kyrie is probably going to impact Luka, but if anything, it'll probably get him going. And I know it's like I don't think the Boston fans are going to be smart enough to not poke at the bear.
No, they're Boston, right?
So I guess we'll talk about the Boston Celtics, right? Game 1.
About time, jeez.
Next Thursday. Y'all go ahead, man. What's y'all's overall thoughts on how this first game is going to go against the Celtics?
They play drop coverage, they did.
Yeah, exactly.
Because once we beat everything, when they like to switch everything, they're going to go into that drop with probably Tinkers. So, I don't know. We're going to see how they defense match with our offense and vice versa.
I will say this. If I was their coach, I would try and make my team a passing team. If they try to do any ISO with their 2 stars, I think they're going to get cooked.
But their stars aren't good facilitators, though.
No, what I'm saying is pass the ball down low. Because the way we play defense, right? When you attack Luka and maybe get a little bit by him or Kyrie, right? The center has to help. So what I would do as a coach is tell Tatum or Brown, you need to cut to the back bucket when that happens, right? So when Drew drives in, he's going to look for the lob or try and score. And if he's going to get lively on him, that's where he's got to dish it out to guys cutting in. And that's where we can't have PJ doing what he was doing last game, where he's forgetting to pick up the guy cutting to the bucket, right? Or boxing out. You got to get in position because they'll kill us with that. That's, I think, the weakness we have, the way we're playing defense. So I think if we can have our heads on a swivel so we don't get caught with that BS, I think they're done. They're not going to have a chance.
Yeah, but Div, your comment there. So I think that's what everybody, as much as we hated on Kidd earlier, I think Kidd has done a very good job in this playoff of adapting his defense scheme appropriate to each team. we knew we had two big men to deal with, right? So everybody like started getting on Luke after that game 4, and was saying, "Oh my God!" And a lot of Minnesota fans like, "Oh, look, he's vulnerable. Look at him." And I was like, "Well, it's a 1-2-2." And then people were like, "Oh, but in a traditional one," I'm like, "It's not a traditional 1-2-2. It was either a 3-2 or as a 1-2-2. Depends on which way you're looking at most of the time." But we weren't playing with where you would normally have your like Luka would slide out to the 3-point guy. We were expecting the wings. We were cutting the passing lanes. We were expecting the wings to follow and break. That's why Kyrie got caught ball watching on that cat 3 that Kyle Anderson also did an illegal pick on. But so what he's doing is adapting. This time they don't have two bigs. You're not going to have them playing that same type of defense where Luka gets, where they're able to cut on us. So look, nobody's been able to drive on us. Brown survives off driving. He's really his threes, he hits them, but he loves to drive and he loves to do these things. Boston likes to do this. No one's been able to get in the paint against us. What was Ant's thing? Ant was all about getting in the paint, right? He needed his ego dunks. What did he get? 1 in 5 games? 1. Like Shea never got to the bucket either. Shea had to live with his mid range, which is phenomenal, but he had to live with it. Like kid's going to stop those cuts. If PJ is not going to be playing the same, where he's having to rotate out on the wing, out on the perimeter all the time, he's going to be able to play a little more 1-on-1 with these guys. I don't think our team's afraid of playing them 1-on-1. I don't see anybody we should be scared of.
But let me interrupt right quick. Let me interrupt. Salute to Aurora. Appreciate you, Aurora, being a new member of the show, a new member of the channel. Again, these videos will continue after we win the championship all the way till next season. So we'll be doing this all throughout the off season. But these videos will go actually private into the members only. So right now we're keeping this public because we're in the playoffs. We want everyone to enjoy the content, but after the season's over, they'll go directly under the members. So appreciate you being a member. Let me read you some comments before we get back into the Div and Stick show. Cole says, why are the Celtics fans more obsessed with Kyrie than the series itself? Really weird. We're about to see a lot of weird stuff coming out of the Celtics. Like they had FU Kyrie chants before we even advanced to the finals. And then Martin Blake says, TGK and the Grandpa Gang Celtics PNR defense is so bad. I don't think they're going to stop our lobs. They rely on 5-man spread, kick out to open and shoot drive strategy, just like OKC. Our defense can stop that.
Now we know who it is.
Whoa.
It's Big J.
Big J.
No, that was his car. Anyway, so to finish that point real quick. So the point is we're going to run 4 guys out on the perimeter and we're going to park Lively and Gafford down low. They're not getting in the paint. They're not big enough to not get blocked by both our guys. And if you think right now, based on what we played, if anybody thinks Boston, unless you're a dumbass Boston fan, if anybody thinks based on what you've seen percentage-wise on ISOs by PJ, DJJ, all of our guys, Luka, Kyrie, the way he's been playing, if you think you're going to shoot the percentages that you shot against the Pacers and against those crap teams against us, you're lying to yourself. So I'm not
this
scared.
Will be their toughest series that Boston has faced. This will be their toughest matchup.
Yeah, Nembhard did like 32 points on them. Like the Nembhard
nuts, right? That's nuts.
Let me show y'all some over the last 15 games, right? This is excluding game 1 of the Clippers versus Mavericks because that game was not us. So here you go. You got the Celtics played 14 games. The Mavs played 15. In that time span, the Mavericks had an offensive rating of 116, a defensive rating of 111, and the Celtics had an offensive rating of 119 and a defensive rating of 108. They had a net rating of 10.8. Ours was a 5.3. Obviously, our level of competition was far, far more difficult. So let's take a look at the Celtics competitors. Can y'all see this clearly, though?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the Celtics, they faced the Pacers, right? And this is without Halliburton. So I don't even know what they were averaging, but their offensive rating was 120, a defensive rating of 119. It's literally identical. They were only a +1. So they weren't facing any resistance there that much, except some exceptional offense. The Cleveland Cavaliers, an offensive rating of 104 and a defensive rating of 111. Come on, man. -6.4. Who else they face?
Miami Heat.
Yeah.
No.
The Heat.
Heat, yeah.
An offensive rating of 100.7 and a defensive rating of
With no Butler.
117.7. A minus 17 rating. So they played two pitiful teams for sure. They only faced one team in the positive in net rating. All right, let's look at the Dallas Mavericks, right? We faced the Minnesota Timberwolves. They had an offensive rating of 114, a defensive rating of 111, a plus rating of 2.4. Signs of a good team, right? Good defense, good team. Let's look for the Thunder. The Thunder, an offensive rating of 110, a defensive rating of 104. Really good defense. A positive net rating of 6.4. All right, pretty good, all right? Let's see where the Clippers are at. Clippers, this is where it appears like this was an easy opponent, right? An offensive rating of 109.5 and a defensive rating of 115, a minus net rating of 6.4. So we only faced one team in the minus net rating. However, the team that we did face, we faced two of the top 5 teams in a positive net rating in the Timberwolves and the Thunder, whereas the Celtics only faced the Pacers, who was a +1, and the rest of their opponents was minus 6.4 and minus 17. Like, come on, man.
And Pacers were a +1 because their offense is so high output. That's the only reason they were plus.
They had problems with that little guard. What's his name? On
Nemhard.
No, the other one. That old
McConnell.
Guy. McConnell. Imagine
McConnell.
Kyrie, what he's gonna do to them, man.
Right.
Like, give me a break. They can't cover that guy, and he was looking all-starish. Like, I'm like, what the hell? When did that guy get so good?
Let's see what so this is the last 4. So this is includes the Pacers last 4 games, and the Pacers were a minus 6.3 in the last 4 games. So yeah, this is how bad they were without Halliburton. Again, it's not like the Celtics were facing any legit resistance. I think the Timberwolves are going to appear bad because of that last game, right? So let's see. I could change the dates or whatever the case may be, but that'd be pretty difficult to do. But yeah, man, I think it's pretty insane to see how the people don't. How would I put it? I saw this stat that it has been since 2010 that a NBA Finals team has beaten 3 teams with a 50-win season since the Lakers of 2010. The Mavericks have done that. They've beaten 3 teams with 50 wins for the season. It has not happened in 14 years, ladies and gentlemen. And what did the Lakers do that season? They ended up winning that championship. So I do think there is something to facing like tough opponents on the way to a championship. Unfortunately, we're not like the Spurs, right? We didn't get easy championships against the Nets back in the day. We're not like the Denver Nuggets last year. We didn't get no 8 seeds in the NBA Finals. We're the Dallas Mavericks. We always have the toughest route to a championship. That's why they're sweeter at the end of the day, man. But yeah, just wanted to show those things to y'all, man.
Yeah, something I was saying about the Mavs today is that they're coming into the finals getting healthy and battle tested. And I don't think like battle weary, right? I think they're coming in strong, ready to go, everyone getting healthy. I have no idea what KP is going to look like. I mean, that dude could be a mess. They may have been holding him back and he might be looking great. I don't know. He could be like a couple inches of rust on that thing, you know? And so that'll be an interesting thing to watch, right? But as far as the Mavs go, man, I'm just saying battle tested, battle ready, right? They're like the elite fighting force that are ready for their next mission, right? They've been leveling up, and now they're ready for the next round, right? And they're coming in pretty healthy. So it's exciting to me that they're coming in with this opposition. They haven't had an easy path. They have been tested every step of the way, increasingly tested. And man, I just think that's awesome to be able to. Now, if we were dinged up, that would suck. But like the fact that we're coming in after all of these battles relatively healthy, I think that's that battle hardened thing, and I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah, I 1000% agree with you because you got to think of the KP aspect of this here. You can't go from, played a couple of games. That alarm is pretty loud. I ain't gonna lie. That alarm is not. If y'all don't mind muting up until y'all talk, that would help. But no, the KP aspect of this too, right? You can't play a couple of playoff games, be injured, go away for like almost a month, and then come back into the NBA Finals and expect to be effective. Like there is going to be rust that he's going to have to knock off. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. Obviously, we have PTSD with KP and whatever the case may be, but that's a great point. I think that's something that people are sleeping on. And they're saying, like, whether if he doesn't play, the Mavs have an edge. If he does play, the Celtics have an edge. I think that, to me personally, I think the Mavs have the edge regardless because we don't know what kind of KP we're going to get. And if he is, if they're going to play that 5 out, is he going to stop Lively? Is he going to stop Gafford? I just don't see it. I think the Mavericks, what's going to happen is they're going to end up getting a lot of second possessions and second chance opportunities to score because I don't see KP getting boards over our guys. I don't see, unless they gang rebound and Brown and Tatum have to come and help. They're going. That's the type of effort they're going to have to put in just to keep us off the board. So I love that KP point there, though.
I think. I was going to ask, is KP better than Cat? Right.
No.
Not as a pure shooter. Heck no. Heck no.
And Cat,
he's not better than Chet either.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They're closer. They're much closer.
I agree. I like Chet more because, from what I've seen, he's a better rim protector this season as opposed to KP. But I could be wrong. Y'all put me on. I mean, it's not like he wasn't not like he didn't play the majority of the games this season, right? And he did help the Thunder beat the Mavs twice. So
do you guys remember a game with? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
All right, thank you, Dave. Look at you being so considerate. Salute the Master Fame, man.
Cause shit's going good, right? So write some positive shit.
He sent a $5 super chat. He said, "It's like Boston bought the big starter pack and went to the final boss, and the Mavs went around and did side quests and leveling up." I love that. They bought all the VC, right? They built up their player. Unfortunately, they went to the blacktop and they ran into players that are actually built all the way up. I love that. Appreciate your Master Fame. Let's see who joined. Big J, you keep coming in and leaving, man. Pause. But what's going on, man? You all right?
He's in his car.
No, I'm at the house now. I was switching over.
Oh, okay. I was like, dang, he all right over there, man? By the way, if y'all enjoying this stream so far, man, y'all drop a like on the video, man. It goes a long way. Appreciate y'all being here. We do got a couple of days, man, till we got some basketball. What is it? Today's Friday, so we got to wait till next Thursday to get some basketball. So, yeah, so I'm if y'all got any video suggestions, like standalone videos, not lives, let me know. The videos that I have thought about are like Kyrie's journey, Luka's journey, things like that. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But anyway, back to what you were about to say, Div.
I was gonna say, do you guys remember when we played them and did we have our full squad?
We did.
The last time we played them, yes.
We had
Gaffer wasn't a starter. Oh, go ahead, guys. My fault.
Oh, no, that's when Kid was still playing with the rotation. Remember, that's when Kid put Maxey and THJ out for about 21 minutes. Yep. When we had made a run. Yeah. Because we had made a run, got the lead down to 2, and then he pulled everybody that was making the run and put THJ and Maxey.
BJ, that's when we got really hot, made that run, right? And then everybody got so mad at Kid because he pulled the hot hands.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct. That's when the Fire Kid stuff was strong. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That was strong.
How is Maxey against those guys?
Bad.
Is he shit? Oh, okay.
Well, because he put Maxey on Kristaps, so that was the problem. He was putting Maxey to guard Kristaps and no other big in with him.
Yeah, he does bad against guards, KP.
Was Luka healthy or was he injured at that time? Playing injured?
I think he was healthy.
Okay.
That was that stretch. No, he was hurt. Because remember, he had just come back from us. We had lost that game against OKC right in that time frame too, and then we went on that losing streak. Okay. So he was a little injured at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, check this clip out, man. It's pretty.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that picture's great.
It's Tatum's path, Luka's path. Check out this video.
I get more changes
They gotta show the buddy move.
The internet remains undefeated.
I think
that was dope. That was dope.
When you're battle tested in the playoffs, like when you have easy touches, you don't get a good feel of like where your team is at, especially going into the finals against another good team in the West, that the Western Conference where it is battle tested. So I mean, I like the Mavs. I like the Mavs in 5, to be honest.
And we also play better away than we do home.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the fact that we do start on the road in this upcoming series, because I feel like if you could get game 1, then you could get game 2. You know what I'm saying? And then don't let me get too far ahead of myself, like another gentleman sweep. Like, man,
I called it.
Like here's how I look at this series, and I don't want this to be too heavy of a preview of Boston and Mavs. 'Cause I'm trying to save that on my stuff, but it's just I can't see. I always say Luka is the greatest equalizer. I've been saying this for a long time. He is the greatest equalizer. If you got 2 stars on the other side, Luka cancels them out. It's up to the rest of your team. And now you have a Kyrie who, whatever he gives you is added. It's like a positive net, right? Luka is going to match the opposing 2 superstars. If they get 60 points, Luka's going to get 60 points through points and assists, right? So it's up to Kyrie to be able to give you something else in the rest of the team. So I just feel like I don't see Tatum outperforming Luka. I don't see Brown outperforming Luka. And Luka's about to have a whole week of rest. Luka's already regenerating like the Wolverine. He's going to be ready to go.
Wait, I thought Luka was hurt.
Now he's getting healthier. He's
is that how injuries work? You get healthy. They heal
over time. Yeah,
they heal over time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. I guess I've been on Twitter too long. I thought injuries never came back. Oh, my bad.
You're more like Deadpool, Sticks. You're more like Deadpool.
Only Kristaps. Kristaps gets worse as time goes on.
Hey, do y'all remember who the Celtics had guarding Luka in particular? The last time we played him?
Brown.
Let me pull it up.
I couldn't either because he went off.
It was
he
Brown.
went for 37-point big triple-double. I couldn't remember if it was Brown or if it was White or
they rotated him. They rotated him.
They took turns, but it's
Luka had a killer game, and like Kyrie had a very poor game. He scored like 17 points.
They put their best defender in Luka. So
actually, they put what's his name? Tatum does really good against Kyrie, man, because of his length.
Yeah, he's tall and long.
Yeah.
All I know is I think you saw what's going to happen in this last game. The Mavs took one game light, and they realized they're not done. And there ain't nobody taking this from Kyrie and Luka, and that's all there is to it. And I seriously think that these cheap shots on Lively, that kid showed some fire in him at the end of that last game. That last dunk he did, and the emotion coming out of him. God help them.
Y'all see the
God help Boston.
Yeah, y'all see the starters out here. It's Lively, PJ, Green, Kyrie, and Luka. Brown is already immediately on Luka here at half court. Yeah. So let's watch a couple of highlights. Let me know if it looks okay for y'all. If it ain't laggy.
Do that shout out TGK for Joe.
Oh,
I think D Jones was hurt this game. Was D Jones hurt? Because Josh Green, he started.
No, it's Jason.
Give me a second. Hold on.
No, that was just that's when he was playing with those lineups.
Yeah. Joe says, TGK, please shout out these crumb snatchers, Leighton and Kyson. What's up, Leighton and Kyson? Salute. Appreciate you watching.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Crumb snatchers. That's crazy, Joe. That's funny.
I'll
leave it at that.
Hey, so are we going to be able to determine whether or not the guy guarding Luka was brown or white now?
I saw a big J. I see that comment over there.
Great joke. Wait, was that Brown or was that Holiday? No, that's a Holiday on Luka.
Yeah, they had Holiday a lot too.
I do think they're going to try to put Holiday on Luka, but I don't know. Anyway, let's see what happens here.
Holiday's too small. He's thick, but he's too small.
He's too
So,
small.
first possession, right? First possession, easy money. Oh, it was Brown that started it, and then
they switched.
They switched it.
Yeah, this game, Luka goes 14 for 25 for 37 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists. Only 2 turnovers. Like he goes bonkers. Let the Mavs lose.
And we're not the same team as here, man. They were still figuring it out.
No, we weren't even remotely the same.
Yeah, this was a 28-point loss, by the way. Yeah, they only played Gafford 5 minutes.
But did you see the Timberwolves beat the Mavericks? So 3 out of 4 games in the regular season. Timberwolves are clearly. Oh, I'm sorry. I sound like Boston fans and Timberwolves fans.
Yeah, they had a crazy shooting night this night from 3. But yeah, we're just gonna have to not put our big on Kristaps. We're gonna have to
Why
put
not?
like Luka or someone.
Great catch on the shooting.
I guys are way too scared of him. He's trash, man.
That's not being scared of him. It's not.
I got no respect for him. I bet you if you leave him wide open in that finals and you dare him to shoot, I bet you he's going to start clanking him like a joke.
Div.
You
I
want me
think
to
it's
explain
smoke
why,
artist,
Div?
man.
I can
Go ahead.
explain.
Smoke artist.
All right. So the reason you don't want to put your big on Kristaps is because it takes your big away from the rim, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So
Don't be like so worried about him. I like leave him, man. Who gives a shit? I'm not worried about him shooting.
So that's why you put you can put Luka on Kristaps. So if they bring Kristaps into like pick and roll actions, right? You're still able to have your center protecting the rim because he's gonna have to switch into whoever's like closest to the rim, as opposed to switching to where Kristaps at. Because if he switches out to where Kristaps is at, then say Tatum or Brown or White or Drew get past the first layer defender, they're gonna someone's gonna have to come and help, right? And if your center is out there at the 3 guarding Kristaps, you have no rim protection, and you give up. You try to double, you're gonna have easy layups or easy threes all night. Whereas if you put Luka on Kristaps and you try to keep a center down low and then funnel that the offensive weapon to the center, you get a better chance. As
which is what we did to Ant. We funneled him.
Yeah, so it's basically a 4 4+1 kind of like funnel defense. Like it's like a 4-1 zone. A 4-1 zone. That's what I look at it like. Everybody on the perimeter, funneling everybody to the center to protect the rim. So,
on that note, TGK, if you look at a lot of people that are talking crap about Luka, because that's what they're always laughing, right? And then that one breakdown was showing it like Luka is purposely letting the guy go. They're purposely funneling into the center. Like it's designed. We're funneling him a certain direction on purpose.
Damn, he dunked on KP.
He did.
I love it.
This could work too, especially if you got Lively out there.
Yes, sir. Come on, Kyrie.
Kyrie's gonna be a big piece of this in this finals, man. It's gonna be crazy.
I just hope he doesn't get involved with the fans. I hope he just stays quiet, plays his game.
Are you kidding me? Him and Luka being involved with the fans was great in OKC.
No, I just think with Boston, it's a different. It gets
White on Luka. And Luka on White. No pun intended.
Okay.
Is Timmy,
Timmy wide open?
Open? Yeah, this was a shooting variance game for the Celtics. They shot 49% from 3 as a team.
When did this become an ASMR video?
Because it has been an ASMR video the whole time. So you're telling me Kristaps going to guard Kyrie in space? I don't see it.
Yeah, they're going to be done.
There's
THJ saying, I got this.
THJ getting minutes and
20 minutes.
Played 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, man.
Did he make that one? I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
No, he was asked that game.
He made it.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's asked all games. Let me restate that.
Yeah, a 20-minute game for Tim Hardaway where he only shoots 6 times. That's a bad Tim Hardaway game. That's because he's.
Do you have the stats there? Do you have the stats there? Do you remember what he shot?
3 of 6 from the field.
3 of 6. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was one decent game.
Fine, but yeah, percentages he was fine, but he's such a negative defensively that he's hurting you.
Yeah, and even when he isn't missing shots, he's doing turnovers and he makes one shot and then he thinks he's like the superstar and he's got to run it down and the ball.
Yeah, they're making crazy contested shots in this game, so I'm like, it's not bad. But look at Luka versus Pritchard here. money.
Luka versus barbecue.
Yeah.
I can't believe we didn't use Gafford. Like, what is wrong with kid?
Yeah, just 5 minutes.
It's just crazy to me.
This was the famous 6-minute game, huh?
Yeah, this is it.
Like, how you play Gafford only 6 minutes, bro? It was insane.
So we could see a lot of that right there. We could see a lot of short guys in the paint for Boston and D-Live or Gafford getting big buckets.
TMP, was
Easy
this the
buckets.
game where people felt
Look at that block.
somebody talked to Kid about his rotations and he changed it? Was this the game?
Yeah, this is where he put Kleber out there and
because he had Kleber and Hardaway for 20 minutes each. Exum played 15. Gafford played right at 6, just under 6 minutes. So there was some really wonky playing time.
All right, I have to interrupt for a second, TGK.
Go ahead, Sticks.
His name is Kleber. It's not Kleber. Mister, you want to correct everybody on Doncic. So it's Doncic.
You're not even saying it right. How you gonna how you gonna correct me about Kleber and then you can't say Doncic the correct way?
Doncic. I know I did on purpose because that's what you meant. And you asked out here saying Kleber. Like I'm calling you out because you try to call. I just had to do it. I had to do it. Kleber.
I say
Kleber.
I say Kleber. I say Kleber. You know,
look,
in that game, he was Kleber. Okay, right now he's Kleber. Anyway, back to this video.
This Celtics game, this Celtics game was the first of 3 straight losses. It's right before the Mavs got super hot. Right before they made the lineup changes and went on the massive run to close out the last 2 months of the season.
And you said DJJ did play, right? But just didn't
Derek
get
Jones. Let me look it up. Oh, let me see here.
We did not.
So we didn't have a lot of time with PJ and Gafford. Right?
Yeah, Derek Jones played 7 minutes.
Yeah, that tells you right there. Kid was being immoral.
I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly, Boston knows better.
Like, how much
is he breaking up for y'all?
Gafford and PJ went great.
What was that, Juan?
Look at Kleber, beautiful pass.
I said, how much time? I said, how much time do we have? PJ when this game started. How much time do we have with PJ and Gafford?
Oh, it wasn't much. It was probably like less than 10 games. It was still early.
Yeah, that's probably what Gafford didn't get any.
When was this was the 1, 2, 3, 4. This was the 5th game post trade deadline.
Yeah, because we didn't get DJ. Yeah, we didn't get DJJ and Gafford until March 7th against.
You have the record up right now,
dude. I feel like we might sweep them, man.
Do you have the games up right now, TMP?
Who is it?
I'm being serious. I'm just thinking like they have no.
See what I did to Dip? See
their
what
mental.
I did, Dip?
I
never. All on board now.
I never believed in Boston. Right? Everybody always pumped them up. To me, I see KP as weak-minded. I see Brown is the only one that, and their guard.
Drew is.
They're the only 2 that have some guts, right?
A little worried about a little bit like Dereck White's
That's
pretty
it.
damn good too.
2 guys on that whole team, and you look at our team, all of them have guts on the top line. Like, it's just, well, maybe not Gafford. He's a little bit weak for my liking, but I think Lively is awesome, so he makes up for it.
So someone sent me this video. Mavs Mamacita sent me a video. Hopefully, with the Avengers being on here, it doesn't demonetize the stream. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Knight, you good, Knight?
Yeah, I'm good. I had to get on the app and not the web browser.
All right, let's check out this video from Mavs Mamacita. Let's go.
On your left.
Why did you
Jason Kidd.
Timmy!
How dare they do Star Wars that way?
He brought back! He brought back!
Oh.
He brought back! He brought back!
Best Twitterverse, yeah! Tyson Chandler, Derek Harper, Chris. What?
Nico.
Anna Maria, Dirt. Hey! Cuban. Miriam Madison.
Is that everyone? Like you wanted more?
There we go.
Yeah. Touch screen.
Avengers!
Assemble.
Boston haters. Oh, that was great.
Look, I got one complaint. You can't insult. You cannot insult the Star-Lord that way and make him Timmy. That is disrespectful to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
But he did screw up in the first one though. Remember when he punched Thanos? So I mean, it's kind of all his fault.
Bro, no. If anything, you got to give that to Drax, okay, for him being boneheaded in the show.
Yeah,
okay?
you're right.
You can't do that to Star-Lord that way. That's disrespectful as all hell.
I can see your comments, Ray. I can see your comments that like Gafford becomes Gaffney in some game. Oh, you're throwing shots at our Gafford, man.
I think Gafford's gone through a big growing spurt on this, like learning how to play in the big games. Because I think you saw it. He realized how much they were. I mean, he said it right. They were too happy in Game 4, and then they were pissed off. And you saw at the end of the game, he was pissed. And then he came out in this last game, and he wasn't playing around either. Like he was all over those guys. So, you know what? Sometimes you got to lose. To wake your team up. It's never a bad thing to lose as long as you don't. It's not always a bad thing.
Let me see.
Yeah, he was bad against the Clippers. He was okay against the Thunder, and he started getting really solid again against the T-Pups for sure.
Yeah, it's like evidently the Stars needed to get their ass beat tonight so that they can win the next two, so that we don't run the fucking double final scenario.
I know, man. I know. Damn. So Cole said, look at the last 7 games for advanced stats. That is Game 5 of OKC series on when Luka started looking healthier. All right, so I pulled it up. So I'm just looking at advanced stats for Luka, right? So Luka's offensive rating over the last 7 is 117.7, defensive rating of 113, positive net rating of 4.5. Let's see, does it give me percentages? It don't give me true shooting, 65%. That sounds Luka-like, all right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Damn.
And that includes a terrible Game 4.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's looking good there. Let me see. Let's go scoring over the last 7. Let's go last 7. Let's pull up Luka. All right. So field goal attempts, 53% of his shot attempts are coming from 2-pointers, 47 from 3. I like that. Points from 3, points from. I don't even know how to read his like that perfectly. All right, let's try to find something easier for me. What else? Usage, opponent, estimated advantage. I guess traditional. What's traditional look like? Let's see.
Tyler, did you play that video, that the elite audio of Ant? Basically telling his whole team just give him the damn ball the whole time at the end of that game?
No. But look at this.
You got to play it because it's important.
Can you send it to me?
Yeah, let me find it again real quick. I'll find it.
Okay. Luka Doncic over the last 7 games, 31.7 points per game, shooting 49.7% from the field. However, from three, he is shooting 45.7% from three.
Might as well call that 46. That's crazy.
Look at his free throw percentage, 85.7% from the free throw line.
The thing we've been begging from.
Yeah. Luka at 85%, bro. That's crazy. Rebounds, 9.7. Assists, 8.9. Steals, 2.
Mm-hmm.
And
Been waiting for him
minus
to have
4.6.
a regular game. Like,
yeah,
Luka has not been himself up until this point.
Yeah. And for anyone who freaks out about the plus minus, it's only 4 something. He's playing 41 minutes of the game, guys.
Right. Yeah.
He's playing the whole game. So if the game's not a blowout, it's gonna be a smaller margin than Josh Green or Lively or Gafford who are playing half the game, literally.
How y'all feel about them?
You and your facts.
I mean, Div, what you sent me, Div? This Stephen A.
No, it's actually it shows you. He brings up what he saw. Just watch. If you bring it up,
I sent you the link, by the way, TGK.
What's up?
I sent you that link so you can play it afterwards.
Okay. Let's, again, if y'all got any videos and stuff y'all want me to review, send it, man. Because let me say this.
Go to 606, by the way.
Hold on, Div. Hold on.
Yeah.
Give me the stage.
And Knight sent you a video too.
All right, but just so y'all know, most people are not going to review videos of other content creators because YouTube is going to flag it, right?
Oh.
I will, because I'll spend all day trimming it out of the actual stream. So for those that are watching this live, you won't be able to see this after it gets posted because I'll be removing it. But just so you know, those that are watching live, you'll be able to watch this live with us. So that's cool. So before we watch this live, let me show this, that way people can understand what we're about to see. All right, so we're about to review the Stephen A. reveals this about Luka Doncic ahead of the NBA Finals. So
Stephen A. said the match.
Oh, crap. So once this gets posted, you won't be able to see this on the after post, okay? But you can
if
look
you
at
go to
this and you can see our
606,
reaction.
that's when it gets good.
All right, thank you, Dave. Thank you. Doing the people's work here, man.
Right there, yeah.
All right, let's go.
Hey, spring is here. All the leaves are out. This is what you wait for in Minnesota for all the winter months, okay? The Wolves are 3-0 this year in elimination games, all right? The last time they played an elimination game here in Minnesota, they beat the Nuggets by 45 points, okay? Hey, Chris Finch makes this brilliant adjustment to put Ant Edwards on Luka Doncic. Luka doesn't handle it real well in Game 4. For 2 days, everybody, including me, is going, maybe this switch has something going. Everybody shows up in white. Molly, there was some men wearing white jeans last night that really shouldn't have been doing it, but they were so excited about it. They already had their plans for the weekend, okay? Saturday, all day was going to be at the pool, was going to be at the lake house, and Saturday night they were going to watch the Wolves go into Dallas and play for the series in Game 6, okay? That's what Luka walked into. And 5 or 8 minutes into that game, when he hit that 4th three-pointer, and Minnesota had to call another timeout, and he already had 17 points, and Minnesota only had 8 as a team, and he was screaming. The only sound in that building was Luka screaming. They didn't even have the music ready. It was just quiet. It was Luka screaming. I'm telling you, I know people make fun of me because I always bring up LeBron James, but that's my frame of reference. I was transported back to that night in Boston Garden in 2012.
I love what Stephen A. says,
The Heat
too.
were down 3-2 in that series. LeBron was on the chopping block for maybe losing again. And the first quarter, Stephen A., you remember, LeBron killed him. Killed him with those jump shots. I don't remember how many he had. He had like 20, but it was basically over in the first quarter. Yep. That's what Luka did. He broke them. He broke the fans. He broke the game operations. He broke the spirit, and he broke everybody's plans on Saturday night. He did it all, and he did it in no time, and man, was it amazing to watch.
Well, Wendy, I love that story. Let me piggyback off of that for 2 of my brothers that I love.
I love this part. This is where it gets good.
And break down the significance of Luka and how different it was from LeBron. Despite the similarities.
That was wild.
The first name's easy, Stephen A.
LeBron at that time had failed to have won a championship. He was knocking on the door. Nobody expected him to beat the Spurs, but the year earlier, there was no excuse for losing to the Dallas Mavericks. You had essentially choked in the fourth quarter of those games. When JJ, no disrespect, but here's the bottom line. LeBron James is a 6'9", at the time, 250-pound mammoth of a man. He's probably a little bit bigger now. All right? You do not allow a J.J. Barea or a Jason Terry to be guarding you in the post.
Yeah.
But that's what he did, okay? So that's what happened to him in those games. And coming off of losing in that NBA Finals, I would refresh your memory. The following All-Star weekend, if I remember correctly, was when he had the ball in his hands. It's an exhibition game. And you're having fun. And Kobe is guarding you. And this man decides to throw the ball in the corner to Carmelo and turns the ball over to the point where Carmelo, Kobe, and D. Wade all walked over to get in his face. What you passed the ball for? What's the matter with you? Take that shot. Because it was an exhibition game. What is your problem? He was that mentally warped. So then he goes into Boston. And he looks like a man possessed. So you got all of these demons, the choking, the being scared, and all of this stuff that he was being accused of. And he had to overcome those demons. That ain't Luka. Luka's proven a long time ago he don't have that problem. He's proven a long time ago he's a closer. His attitude was different. His attitude was different, Big Perk. Luka went in there and he heard what Jaden McDaniel said. He heard what Anthony Edwards said before the season. He heard Minnesota chirping like y'all had done something. And he said, yo, we up 3-0. We had a mulligan. Y'all got us in game 4. You escaped with that one. And now y'all chirping like this. Yo, Kai, I'm going to give you yours, but I need you to move out the way. PJ and Gafford and Lotta, y'all, I need y'all to move out the way. I'm going to bust these boys' ass right here, right now. I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to humble them. I'm going to ruin their entire offseason because I'm going to leave them with a memory they ain't going to be able to shake the entire offseason because they opened their damn mouths. That's the difference between what LeBron said, or LeBron did rather, and what Luka did last night. Do you agree?
Hell yeah.
He said absolutely.
That was great.
That was good.
No lies detected.
That was great.
You know what? That Luka shot when he did the high pick and roll and he fired from the logo, that was him basically saying, it's over, stop trying. Like he just basically he didn't even try to pass in that first quarter. He didn't even look to pass. Luka came straight out, and I'm not a huge history watcher of basketball. I didn't start watching until probably like around when Dereck came on. I played basketball. I mean, I understand basketball and played it some and things like that, but I never really cared to watch it. But in all the years I've watched, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Like, that man came out and said, this game's over. Bye. I mean, every three he hit was either heavily contested, even his fourth one. He's got a guy on his back, a guy in the front. He's not even in proper shooting form and just throws it in. And then he just turns around and, like, action movie slow walks it. Like, you just needed, like, explosions behind Luke as he's walking back. It's like, dude, what the hell is going on? And then he's like, I'm done.
You got to come hoop with me if you want to see that on a regular stick.
Okay.
I tell you, I'm a microwave man on the court. So this is a Sticks video about what Anthony Edwards said on the court or something like that.
Yeah, watch this because remember the point with this one came from one of the playoff Shea guys, and he said, "I hope y'all keep this." So he's defending Luka here this is from that Legend Z account that does all these, right? But his comment was, I hope y'all keep the same energy towards Ant. Watch the way Ant talks right here.
All right, let's see.
Is he talking about the ref?
Yeah, you were just telling him to pass him the damn ball. Hold on.
Yeah, that's literally all he's saying.
Damn.
All he wanted was the ball. He's talking about his own teammates there, but they're telling me to pass the ball. Man, I ain't passing no fucking ball. Like, that's what it's keep the same energy, right? Luka's a ball hog. It's all about Luka. Well, man wanted everything to be about him.
Night.
Shit. I ain't even have a segment for real. It was kind of like the whole. Like, remember how I said I wonder who was going to have more fun in the media? I feel like Nick had his way with everybody on this stage because it was like nothing they could say.
Yeah. It was like when Luka did that to Phoenix.
Exactly.
I was going to get into. He was going to say that the Mavericks backcourt is a lot more skilled and talented, with more capabilities than Steph and Clay, but because they've won championships, they're quote unquote better. But we know if you're picking up Knight, let me ask you, Knight, if you're picking up pick up basketball, right?
Yeah.
And you got Clay, Curry, Kyrie, and whatever to pick from, right? Who's your first pick?
My first pick is Luka.
Right.
And that's not on no. All right, I want to say it's not on biasness. Like, it's off of the way they play. I know that Luka will get Kyrie, and like if it's 2-on-2, Luka's getting Kyrie involved. I don't know how. I mean, like, yes, the Splash Brothers have played together for a long time, but like, are they gonna be able to get the passes off to each other the way Luka and Kyrie are gonna get to? And Luka can back down both of them by himself and get Kyrie open. So I'm choosing the dangerous duo in the league, which I think is Luka.
Yeah, facts. Because then say you're picking against someone else, right? Another person's like enamored with Curry, like, oh no, I need a shooter on my team. Like, oh, give me Kyrie then. Like, we're gonna cook y'all every time.
I'll say this though.
No matter.
Can you imagine if we would have pulled off what Atlanta pulled off in the draft and we got first overall last year? If we would have had Wemby, man, Wemby had more points per game in his rookie season than Luka.
Damn, I did not know that.
It's freaking nuts, man. Like, I don't think people realize.
I hear what you're saying, but like, I'm so happy we have Lively.
No. I'm not. It's not a trash on Lively, but let's be real though. Like, imagine having a pick and roll with that guy in the offensive end, right? Like, you don't even have to put a good pass up and he'll dunk it. Like,
question.
I see. Go ahead.
If we're going to compare the two, would Wemby be able to handle Gobert and Cat the way that Lively has been able to?
No.
Yeah, he doesn't do it in the same way.
I don't know about that, guys.
See, my kid gets mad at me for this, but I honestly, I don't think Wemby's going to turn out to be everything everybody thinks he's going to be. Unless that man puts on a lot of weight, he ain't going to survive in this league. He's too skinny. He's too lanky. He's going to get hurt. He's going to keep trying this crap, and eventually people are going to figure out how to abuse that and take care of him with the size. It's like you get that new quarterback in, right, in the NFL, and they're like, man, look how great he was in rookie season. And then everybody gets tape on him, and then year two comes around, and what happens? It don't work the same way, right?
You turn into Dak.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Dak wasn't that bad, but I think Wemby is not going to turn into somebody. And if he gets a lot of weight on him, he'll lose the agility. So he's not going to be able to be that big. If he puts on the weight to be one of the bigger guys, he won't be able to move the ball the way he is. He won't have the same, all the things he does, right? So he's stuck at either being the agile, skinny dude, which doesn't last very long in the NBA because you break and you get injured too easily with these hard hits. And so for me, I would take Lively all day long. With this team, I would take Lively all day long because we don't need a crazy good scorer. We need a damn good defender and we needed a damn good center.
Man.
And we got both in him. That for this team is way more vital than Wemby. My kid argues, but I'm like, we'll see down the road.
Not to mention Lively makes great passes.
Guys, I'm sorry, man.
And he's a rookie.
I've watched Wemby play. I gotta disagree with you guys. I think Wemby.
Go ahead. Most 99% of people will disagree with.
Yeah, I would. I would definitely be Team Wemby. I think he's a huge part of the future of the league.
Yeah.
Unless the tall guys get hurt, the tall guys get the foot injuries.
Tall, skinny guys get injured.
Yeah.
You know what? That's true, and that's the key.
Could have had John Morant too.
Hey, look. All it takes is one severe leg injury where he can't move and he gets afraid to move on that leg, and he gets worried about it, and he's done. And we've seen that throughout history with skinny tall guys.
But I'm going with what I've seen, right? I didn't think he had a very good team. I didn't think they were looking for him initially, and he is still to still finish.
They were
like
purposely trash.
Ridiculous blocking numbers, ridiculous defensive stats.
Dude, if you don't, but here's the thing. This is the argument I get so tired of with this. He is 7 foot. What? How tall is he?
4.
7'4" with what wingspan?
8 something.
8 foot.
Okay, if you don't get those blocks, you fucking suck.
No, but what I'm saying,
we are crediting skill to just pure freak of nature's size.
Well, that's like saying Shaq
that's
sucked
it.
because he was big. That doesn't make sense to me. It's how are you impacting the game? That's what matters. It doesn't matter how big or tall you are. Do you impact the game? And when I look
but Shaq did it for years, and he was able to bully people because he's huge.
I mean, this guy's a rookie, and he's doing awesomeness for sure.
But it's like, but I don't like when people give like somebody who's a freak of nature credit for. Look, do you see how many blocks he got? Do you see how many? Well, of course he got those blocks. Can he do the other things consistently long term?
Oh, but sticks. And in Wemby's defense, Wemby is 7'4". Gobert was 7'2". Gobert can't do offensively 90% of what Wemby can do right now.
No,
so it's not just the height. It's not just the height. No, but I'm saying Gobert. Even when Wemby was when I think he was like 17, they showed them playing 1-on-1, and he was doing the same stuff. He was stepping out shooting threes over Gobert and all that. Gobert does not have 20% of the talent that Wemby does. No matter how tall or short, and they're 2 inches apart. So I mean, just saying, because he's big, yeah. So you can't just.
I'm just saying, like if he doesn't bulk up, he's going to break, and he's not. People are going to figure out how to play that style. Lively was able to shut down Wemby every game we played.
Yeah.
Look, man, if we talking about Wemby right now while we in the NBA Finals, I'll end this show. Anyway,
you got 8 days. You need content.
Ooh.
Trust. I won't go live until the day of the finals. Trust me.
All right, mock draft right now. Come
on. So Massive Fame sent me this. He said, "Skip the 130. Perk is hilarious." Let's check it out.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, Perk. I'm waiting on you.
Well, I was wrong. Okay, let me say that I was wrong. I was wrong as hell. I thought this game was going 6 back to Dallas, but Luka had other plans. Okay, shout out to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They did have a hell of a season. Okay, but they disappointed me. You know what? I knew this game was going. I knew this game the way it started, it was gonna be fucked up. Okay, Luka started off for Dallas offensively, doing his thing, and Minnesota started off running their offense through Rudy. Okay, he was leading in the first time out. He was leading the team in shot attempts. And the problem I have is this, okay? It's the fact that he was hunting for the ball. Like, it wasn't like it was, on a pick and roll action. No, he was like literally hunting for the ball. So I'm not going to sit up here and bash Rudy and blame him for this loss.
Thank you.
I'm not. Minnesota just got their ass kicked. Kyrie Irving and Luka came in with it on their mind, and they did what superstars supposed to do on the road. They put this team on their back. I mean, they body, not just their back, body, and carried these motherfuckers into the finals.
That's what you got to say. Okay, so.
That's good. That's good. See, I do like that Perk does own up and holds himself accountable when he is wrong. So I actually appreciate that. And I would also appreciate some likes on this video. We got 64 viewers, 42 likes. Sticks, tell them how to like this channel, man. Sticks.
You might not like it right now because I got to start. Okay, hold on.
All right, never mind. I got it. So
it's not quality content.
It's not professional. Salute the rel. I know, right? Normally he's like the
look. You took too long. I swallowed it now. So look here, bitches. If you
Whoa. That's crazy.
don't start liking this video, I'm not going to get paid my quarter for being his hype man, and that's unacceptable because this is quality content that he puts up for free. Most of you people, and it's disrespectful as all hell. So the least you can do is give him a like. So get them likes up. Stop with these rookie numbers and respect the man's work that he does. Okay, that's all I got to say. Now back onto the show. Let's move.
And ladies and gentlemen. Never mind. I didn't want to say it. Just
did he start that whole rant with "I swallowed it"? I'm just asking.
Yeah, I did.
I know.
I did. Pause. Super mega pause. Play that clip for me, please. No, not that one.
Super
There you go. Thank you.
I need to get Cameron's drop when he says pause or whatever it is. It'll be hilarious. All right, man. I don't know what else to talk about now.
Hey, did you guys see Luka losing his beer?
Yeah, we already showed that.
Yeah, we're went over it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you see that video from Game 4 when Cat and Ant are walking down the thing saying, "Bro, this is freaking perfect"? Have you seen that one? Oh yeah, they're all laughing and smiling.
Oh yeah. Well, they're down 3-1 and like, we're right where we want to be. This is perfect. Yeah,
bro, this is perfect.
Got 'em right where we want 'em.
Y'all, never mind. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Gina Kim says, "Do y'all think after we win the chip, teams will try to copy our style or be built to stop us? I think Mavs are too versatile. We have Luka. No one else come close. I think there's no one way to win a championship, Gina Kim. But I do think the Mavs. Let's put it like this: a lot of us were clamoring for like a 4 with length and wingspan and also a backup center, right? The reason for that is because you want to have weapons for Luka at all times, right? You want to have rim protection at all times. That way you maximize everything that Luka does give you. So are teams going to try to copy us? Well, my first question is, do they got a 6'7", prolific offensive weapon that is going to be considered the greatest offensive player of all time? Until they got one of those, then they could copy us and then find a number 2 like Kyrie. These kind of players do not grow on trees every day. Luka and Kyrie are the rarest form of rarity when it comes to basketball player archetypes, and the way we built around them made total and perfect sense. So whether they want to build around, I don't know, a John Morant and a Desmond Bane, will not be the same if you were to put the same type of players around them like you do with Luka and Kyrie, because those guys do not have the offensive weapons and skill sets that Luka has collectively all together. So I just think it's going to be hard to try to copy our style to win. You got to have like a LeBron, a Luka, something like that, someone that's just prolific offensively. So yeah. Y'all got any words for that?
Yeah, what I would say is it's not so much about finding the next Luka. Good luck, like you said, or the next Kyrie, but definitely the next Luka. Yeah. He's a one of one. But it's more about, I don't think it's about the style that wins the championships. It's, do you have one of the all-time greats, right? Yeah. No matter what position they're at, if they're in their prime and they're going to be, or they already are established as one of the all-time greats, those are the teams that most often win championships. Like if you just run down the list to go, who is the superstar or 2 superstars on this team? You go, oh, these guys, And so the Mavs just happen to have 2 of those names, and that's a short list of names, right, throughout NBA history. And the Mavs have 2 of them right now.
I'll say this too, with our team, we're young. And if these guys learn to win and prove to themselves they can win, next year will be better for them. Because they'll have a lot of confidence. I'm not just talking Luka. I'm talking about that whole young team.
Oh yeah,
we have.
Absolutely.
Like they're going to be so much more confident.
Not after we trade them all.
Pull a Cuban, eh?
2011.
Pull a Mark Cuban.
No, we're making Larry the new GM after this. What you talking about?
Oh my God! Oh, hold on.
That's a shot.
Let me read this comment right quick, and then I wish Larry was up here. The mailbox says, if we win the championship, the next year regular season becomes more competitive as teams want to beat the finals winner. Good luck. I'll look forward to it, but I think the Mavericks. Honestly, I do think the Mavericks are like a 61, 62 win team, and
65.
I think probably even 65. So I think next year we're gonna have an amazing season, bar an injury. Right? We just got to stay healthy. I think next year is gonna be good for Kyrie because Jaden Hardy is proven that he deserves minutes. Right? So instead of playing Kyrie 40 minutes a game in the regular season, you could probably bring him down to 33, 32 minutes a game and up Jaden Hardy's to like 12 to 16 a game. That way they can sub in for each other. Now, finding Luka's sub, that's going to be interesting to see. But I think, honestly, if you got those three guards, you can make it work, right? If you keep Exum and Green, you could still find minutes for them. But I think as Kyrie ages, Jaden Hardy is going to become even more important where he can level off those minutes that Kyrie's off the court.
Mm-hmm. Here's my question. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So here's my question. How many more games do you think this season we'd have won if we just had healthy players the whole season?
Oh, gosh.
60s, bro. I think we would have been, if we would have had this team 60? From the start of the season. Yeah.
No, that's what I asked. Take the same year, but just make us healthy. Do the same trades at the same time, but keep us healthy. How many more games do you think we win?
Oh, 50, right? 50 this year on the dot?
51. Didn't we win 51?
We'd probably be
was it 51?
56, 57 wins.
So you think a full healthy team, we'd have only won like 5 or 6 more games?
You're telling me with the trades, right? So we didn't have
I'm saying before trades. I'm saying before trades.
Right. Yeah. Same roster construction all throughout, just healthy.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we would have had 7 to 10 more wins for sure between.
Yeah,
7 and 10.
I think that's very reasonable. We won 50, by the way.
Oh, okay, it was 50. I couldn't remember 50, 51. So you take that, and you're saying already we're at 57, 58. Now you take this team with this chemistry, coming off a win. How many more wins do you think we get?
Probably like 5 to 6 more. That's what I'm saying. Like 60
at least. I could see this team easily dropping minimum 62 wins to 65 win next year.
Plus the natural maturation of D Live going into year 2, of Hardy going into year 3,
and the offseason pickups
being a guy, I mean, if we're assuming health, which is of course the fantasy of it all, right?
Right.
Like this roster is going to be stacked. Plus, I mean, how much goes into the quality of a player advancing and becoming better? A run like this kind of playoff experience for these young guys. Man. And but when I say young guys, I mean Gafford and PJ too, right? Like these young guys who didn't have this experience at all. Like this is like sharpening an arrow point, man, is what this is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then you figure off-season pickups. Yeah, you figure Omax will start playing more. You figure an off-season pickup to fix the one kind of, maybe another height issue, get rid of like THA and a few of those. I don't see how this team doesn't win 65 next year at this rate.
Health.
Barring health. Yes, barring health. Yes, exactly.
But that's right.
Another reason that Naz Reid needs to have is Tanya Hardy, because he tried to hurt our other superstar. Yep.
Unless you do what Larry wants to do and get rid of all of our guys, like the 2011 Mavericks did.
Let's not go over that conversation again.
Jenny Kim said, "What are your thoughts about the best backcourt in the league convo going around? I know Clay and Steph have the jewelry, but Clay not a better scorer than Luka, and Luka better than Steph ever was." I think the Mavericks backcourt is the greatest duo from a skills perspective and what they're capable of. It's just Clay and Steph have the hardware, so they're just going to be the greater duo. But I think as far as like the individual skill sets, I don't know how you could play anybody above Luka and Kyrie.
Well, here's the thing that annoys me about these questions. They're only doing it so they could say Clay and Steph are better. That's why they're asking this question. The reason they're doing it is because these guys have won a bunch of chips together, and it's that way people can argue against Luka and Kyrie. What I would say if somebody asked me that is, well, are you basing this on championships? Because why are you even asking me that question? They haven't won one, right? So you're being disingenuous. So what I would say to them is, if you want to look at test talent, who's better? Well, let's see. Did Kyrie beat Luka did Kyrie beat Steph with a shot right in his grill, and they had to go chase freaking KD? right, to win
Yep.
and beat them
Yep.
after that? Yeah, they did. So he's a coward. And did Luka have four?
He's
How
a
many?
bitch.
How many All NBAs does he have?
Luka has 5 straight first team.
5.
Wasn't he
5.
third team his
5.
rookie
He's
year?
got already more than those guys combined, basically, right?
He has more first teams
outta
than
here.
Steph. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with your stupid questions. That's stupid.
Get the
That is a
fuck outta here. Did he win Rookie of the Year?
That is a stupid
Unanimously.
question. They're just doing that to try and say there's somebody better than them. That's all they're doing. It's
Yeah.
just,
Plus on that question, Klay Thompson is getting massively overrated.
Yeah.
Like he is not an all-time great. He is the second, maybe or third behind Ray Allen, maybe greatest three-point shooter of all time. Sure, absolutely. But all-time great player? Heck no, man.
Yeah, that's
those championships were won by Steph Curry's gravity, Klay being one of the most
Exactly.
elite catch and shoot shooters in the history of the game, Draymond's facilitation, and that team being such a dynamic unit. Pause. But also like being able to like play incredible defense like that. Those were teams driven by Steph, and Klay played a huge role in that. But let's not pretend like Klay Thompson and Kyrie Irving are the same animal. Those are different tiers, right?
Yeah.
Those are different guys. You could say at this point,
Are you saying
Luka
that Klay Thompson doesn't have Kyrie's ball skills?
I might suggest that. I might suggest that.
Pause.
But I didn't say that I swallowed it. So that was what were you about to say?
Oh, that's great.
I'm never gonna live that one down. I'm never living that one down.
That's great. Jim Kim also has. Did you guys already do a finals preview predictions? No, not yet. I'll have a separate stream for that. I don't know if I'm gonna do it the night before game 1 or earlier in the week. Not sure, but I'll get back to y'all when we actually do that. I just really wanted to talk about the Western Conference Championship, beating the Timberwolves. I don't want to talk about the Celtics yet. I understand. Like, look, we gotta act like we've been there before, right? Because we have, even though it's been 13 years ago, but we've been there before. Let's take it easy, man. Look, this TMP, you might understand this. Big J might as well. Nightsticks, Div, y'all might all understand this as well. We have to enjoy today, tomorrow, the day every day leading up to the finals. You got to enjoy these moments, because the moment the finals comes and say we lose game 1, depression, right? And then we win game 2, we're back in this up and down.
Whoa. Speak for yourself.
Anyway, let me get what I was getting off. Once this finals start, your emotions, your anxiety, your emotions are going to be even worse. They're going to be through the roof, man. This is the finals. This is for the championship. So right now, I'm trying to keep my how would I say? I'm trying to keep zen, trying to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Trying to enjoy the lead up to this moment. It's like when you go on vacation, right? You enjoy the days before the vacation, because when you're on vacation, it goes like that.
Yep.
And then you're like, damn, I wish I was still on vacation. You're going to be like, damn, I wish I was still in the finals. But hopefully we end up being champions, and we don't have to wish to be still in the finals.
So I was supposed to be enjoying the last 2 days before I went on vacation, because that sure as hell didn't.
Yeah, you should have.
Got my ass beat.
Cole says this team is getting the 2011 comparisons lately. Another coincidence is the Western Conference Finals was a 5-game series versus a 22-year-old who was the next guy, KD.
The Thunder.
Also, if you remember our last
Westbrook.
Western Conference Finals appearance, the Warriors went up 3-0 against us. We won Game 4, and then we lost Game 5. So it's kind of the same thing, but it was us that led the way. Timmy needs to go for sure next season. Who are we getting for him? I think that's a different convo for a different day at the moment. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna get rid of him. But we'll get that in the off season. Gina Kim said, "What's the confidence meter going into this series?" Man, look, y'all need to slow down talking.
Hey,
this series. All right, slow down, slow it down, y'all.
Bro, I'm already in fights on Twitter getting blocked. What are you talking about? There's no slowing down.
I know. I've had to avoid Twitter today like the plague. Gina Kim said, y'all see the media saying Luka has to win the ring to become the best player in the world. Yeah, I saw that.
Funny how that wasn't the rule for Joker.
Or anyone
else.
It wasn't. Or Westbrook or anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny that when it comes to the Mavericks, they come up with all of these But, well, if, they come up with all these things, and I just find it hilarious, bro. Like,
That's
I find
okay.
it
That
hilarious.
motivates them more.
Look, Nick's asking how many games do you think Tony Brothers would officiate in the finals? Look, we've won the last 2 games with Tony Brothers officiating. I just want to point that out.
We have.
I just asked you a question.
And I'm giving you a fucking answer.
Yeah,
damn
Thank
right.
you, Jason Kidd. Thank you, Jason Kidd. All right, man. Well, we've been up here for 2 hours. Unless y'all want to be up here for 2 more, we can end off the show here. I appreciate y'all being here, man. Anything y'all want to get off y'all chest before we head out?
I just hope the Hawks draft Sarr so they can draft a big man with the first overall pick and then regret it like the Phoenix Suns did.
Oh, gosh. Predicting failure.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
On the Hawks.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, the last thing I would add for tonight's conversation is I think TGK, you had an obvious but great point, which is appreciate the moment. Enjoy this Western Conference win that we got in 5 games, guys. Like, that's awesome.
That's crazy.
Yep.
6 and 6 and now 5. None of these series have gone to 7. Like, that is something to be appreciated. And it doesn't mean we shouldn't be looking ahead, but it does mean you should be able to go like, dang, this is pretty cool. This is pretty sweet.
Yep.
And so appreciate it is all I'd say. Just appreciate it.
Is there 2 games between? Is there 2 games?
I turned my camera on just to shake my head no at you.
One at a time. Div, go ahead.
Is there 2 games between each game?
For the most part.
Yes, for the finals, yes.
That's not good for Boston, man. Luka's going to be way better. He's always better, man, like that. Like, that's nuts. They're so cooked.
Let me show you. I can show y'all right quick, just for everyone
It's
watching.
the 6th
So,
and the 9th. Then the
game.
I think.
Thank you, Sticks. Game 1 is on the 6th, next Thursday. Then game 2 is on the 9th. So that's Friday and Saturday off. Monday and Tuesday off. And then Wednesday, game 3.
Oh, my God, man.
1 day off.
Oh, my
and then it's game 4 on Friday. And then 2 days off, my fault. Then it's game 5. Then 2 more
And
days
it's over,
off.
so we don't have to worry about the other ones.
Yeah.
That's
It'll be
nuts,
over.
man. So basically, Luka's going to look the best he's looked in the whole playoffs.
Yep.
They are in trouble.
Did the jersey schedule come out yet? Let me verify. I don't think so. I don't think it's still too soon.
All black jerseys every night.
You buying jerseys for everybody in the panel? What?
What's that, BJ?
I thought you said you buying jerseys for everybody on the panel right now.
No, but I did buy me an authentic Luka blue jersey. You can't get the city jersey right now, so I now have Dirk and Luka. So,
Mavs bigs will break Porzingis glass. PJ and DJJ will contain Brown and Tatum. Luka and Kyrie will cook Drew and Ford. Mavs and 6. I love it. Hey, anybody going to a Dallas Mavericks NBA Finals game? Yeah, anybody going to game 3 or game 4?
Do you see the prices? Do you see them?
I heard.
Dude.
How much are they?
I paid $1,000. I paid $1,000 for those seats. Those seats are now $7,000+ on the resale for the same tickets.
TGK, I bet you Marcel probably like, damn, I wish I wouldn't have said shit.
Yeah, he was setting me up. He was like, man, I don't know about these tickets. And he said he got me one. So it looks like I'll be going to game 4, man. That's, I can't wait, bro.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Maybe
man.
you should ask him if he can sell it. Keep the money. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah. I mean,
that's a good investment.
It's totally,
though, if it went from 1,000 to 7.
Yeah, it's definitely up to him for sure. Like I don't want him to break his back to give me a ticket, right? But I had a friend that bought like a lower bowl seat for like $1,000, and then he sold it for $3,000, and then he looked up to see the aftermarket, and they went up to $7,000. And I'm getting my haircut. I'm getting my haircut today, and he's like, bro, I can't stop thinking about why I sold it so quick. Like I should have held on to it. I was like, honestly, you probably should have bought 4 of them damn tickets and waited, and then sold them all, like, over the weekend, bro. Like, you should just hung on to that. Master Fame with a $2 super chat. What's up, man? He said, "Who the F is Tingus Pingus?" Y'all know who Tingus Pingus is, man?
Because shit's going good, right? So write some positive shit.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, man, what the fuck?
Jenna Kim says, yeah, TGK, brag about it and make sure to call Sticks broke and a peasant. He really tried flexing on us. Damn, Sticks, damn.
You know, we're not friends anymore, Gina.
Mass prices will dramatically drop. He says, just wait. All right, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all being here, man. It's been your boy TGK. This has been a 2-hour show. Look at that. And it just flew by just like that. Appreciate Div, Big J, TMP, Knight, Sticks over there, and seeing some, sandy white beaches. Must be nice. But yeah, man. Again, this is Friday night. I will be making more content over the next couple of days. I think I'll be joining a podcast tomorrow. I forgot the guy's name. But we're going to have some more content up here. We'll have a preview show. I'll try to do some other regular or original videos that are edited and not live stream. So be on the lookout, man. And again, enjoy this lead up to the NBA Finals, man. Again, there's so many teams that have not made the finals even longer than we have. So just appreciate all these moments, and you never know. You never know when we'll be back. So just enjoy this. Appreciate y'all being here. Hold on. Damn, the homie. Johnny B. Hold on. My guy gifted 10 TGK TV memberships. Hopefully, who was it that asked me earlier? Saint Skeezy asked me about the membership. Hopefully, he ended up getting one of those out of these 10. Thank you, Johnny B, as always, man. Appreciate it. Let me see any other comments.
Respect, Johnny. That's nice.
Yeah, appreciate it, Johnny.
We still friends, Gina.
Johnny B. All right, man.
So
I think I'm
parting word. Can I get one parting word in?
Go ahead.
In the name, in honor of Owen from the show, fuck Boston. Okay.
Oh man, and I see we are at. Man, we have 49 likes. Let's get one more like. Let's get it to 50. Come on, man. Let's get one more like. Let's get it to 50. Let's end this show. Again, appreciate y'all being here. This has been Midnight Mavness. I'll catch y'all next week. Literally, next Friday, we'll be going live the day after Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Been your boy TGK here with everybody on the panel, and we are out.